Because it's amazing, chaotic, fun, and an all-around banger of an anime. It might be a bit unknown, but it always hits the spot and gets you to laugh with its randomness. There's nothing better than this anime when it comes to its twists and its dialogue. And now, it is the classic time to convince you to watch this show. So, let's begin! D-Frag is a school comedy anime complete with a tournament arc and boss fight. Our story revolves around Kasama, who happens to be a self-proclaimed delinquent since all he ever does are good acts, like returning money or joining the fake game creation club. And with this club and its members is how we get the chaotic times. They all happen to have a certain affinity, like our good friend Aang, only that here it's basically fake. First, the Earth type, who happens to be the school's council president, Chitose. She's quite the competitor, always ready to fight with her Earth punch and sand attacks. She's also the best friend of the Fire type, Roka, who literally makes a fire in the first episode. She also happens to be the underground boss, mainly when she turns into her real type, alright? Darkness. Next, we have the Water type and underclassman Sakura, who happens to waterboard her enemies and might be a genius, at least at some points throughout the anime. The last member is Hachi, but he's just some random rich dude with fetishes. Nothing else, so that's about it. The teacher doesn't really count, but she's the electric type of the club, which is basically just a teacher that she uses once throughout the whole anime, I think. They are all unique to say the least in their own way. The last character of major importance is Takao, the president of the real game creation club, along with her weapons of mass destructions that people always think everyone's after, with this awesome hand signal. Now, I've rewatched this show quite a few times, and it really never gets old. Our main duo of Kasama and Roka meet at the school entrance since she happens to be recruiting for her club so that it won't shut down. And how did he join? Well, take a look. If that doesn't convince you to join, I don't know what would, but this is where all it really starts. And all of them really need their elements, going as far as to leaving to get them just to fight. This is all in the first episode as well. We then get to meet Takao and her club, which is again the real game creation club. They did come dressed looking for a human sacrifice though, so I'm not sure if I wouldn't be scared, but come on. Also, one more thing I want to mention, when did Shaq get here? He doesn't even fit in the frame. But as you might have guessed already, nothing good comes from this confrontation other than getting jail time for this beautiful woman right here. No, not you, get out of here. Her. After figuring out why she is so angry with the fake club, we get a showdown between the clubs. And of course, the only good thing that these girls are good at is trying to sabotage the other team, since they have no actual ability to create games, and they're just gamers. In their defense, they do create a tabletop game better than anything you have ever seen. And, of course, the best name title, The Scramble for Pormags in Space. I'm honestly surprised no one has mass-produced this game by now, man. The showdown wouldn't be any good if there was no high stakes. So, if the fake club loses, they shut down, and if they win, the good old president gets to do this to Takao, which seems like a fair trade in my opinion. After winning, we do get a happy ending between the two clubs, which is great, but somehow she just keeps joining them for whatever reason. Not like she doesn't have the other club to take care of or something. The last thing I really want to mention is how much effort they put into some sound effects, like the attacks, the shock faces, or even the gulps that they take. From here on out, what else could you want? We get a bunny girl in all its glory, guys with fetishes that somehow are integrated in a funny way, cross-dressing guys if for some reason someone's into that, and of course the tournament arc with the perfect scene that no one can say otherwise. After that, we do get the last boss fight at the end of the anime versus the previous student council members. Now I know I skipped around, but that's for the best since I don't want to ruin it all for you. This show is definitely worth a watch if you're into this type of humor and anime, or if you're just looking for something to pass the time. But anyways, hope I convinced you to give it a try. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time.